Good morning, scholars. This is Lesson 4, Volunteering at the Concession Stand. And for the materials that you need for this lesson are your bell ringer notebook as well as your Chromebook. Our learning target for today is I can use the standard model to subtract two-digit numbers to solve a math problem. Okay, your first task today is to complete your bell ringer. You have 3 minutes to complete today's bell ringer. I want you to start the video below when you're ready to begin, and I want you to go to the next slide. If you look at the next slide, you'll see that you have your bell ringer listed here. So when you are ready, I want you to read the question. I want you to read the question and write your answer in a complete sentence in your bell ringer notebook. As you can see, here's the video. All you have to do is hit play. You'll hear some noise. Also, you'll see a countdown. And so if you want to go to the next screen, you'll read the sentence, your bell ringer, and then you'll write an answer in a complete sentence in your notebook. So it says, when we see this sign, what should we do? Add or subtract? We're looking at this sign, and then our answer is, when I see this sign, I should blank. So I want you to write this sentence next to the light bulb in your bell ringer, filling in this little yellow box with the correct answer. And then when you're finished, you can come back over here and stop your timer. As you can see, you have about 2 minutes left to complete this, and this will give you a chance to kind of stay on task. I'm going to go ahead and stop this now. All right, the next thing we're going to do is when you go to slide 7, you're going to see a little game that you can play. It's called Subtracting Two Digits, and it's 5 vocabulary words that we have in this unit. And I want you to hit the start button, and then I want you to just play the game and see if you can find the correct answer for each vocabulary word. Next, on slide 8, you're going to see just a review of subtraction, just one-digit subtraction. You can see down here, we have some pictures of some apples, and it talks about if we have 5 minus 2, that equals 3. So we have 5 apples. We're going to subtract 2, and so we're going to be left with 3. This is just a little quick review of one-digit subtraction. Also, you'll see in this picture, you can have some marbles. You can play around and hit different types of questions and subtract just to see, to test your skills to see if you're ready. You should be able to subtract one-digit numbers for this lesson today. If not, I've given you a chance to go on the next slide, page 9, just to practice. You can click up here for subtract, pick any kind of box you want, and then you can practice your subtraction numbers. For example, this is 5 minus 1. I know that equals 4, and I'm just going to keep practicing to see if I'm ready for the lesson today. If you're not ready, if you're still struggling subtracting one-digit numbers, please let me know. Email me, send me a message so you and I can spend some time together reviewing this to get you ready to proceed with today's lesson. And that's it. At that point, you are going to be watching a video about a lesson. And when you finish that video, you will be completing some assignments. And you'll have your checklist at the very end of today's lesson, just to remind you the 5 things that you need to do to be complete with the lesson.